Welcome back to another What If for October, and today's What If for Halloween is going to be What if Firelord Sozin conquered the world? Now you might be asking yourself, how is this going to occur? And how many parts is this What If? This is a 3-part What If series, and the last part of this What If will end up on the last day of October, which is Halloween. With that, we start back into the first part of this What If. So basically, this takes place before the 100 years started, and before Avatar Roku destroyed Sozin's palace. When Firelord Sozin was setting up in one of his colonies, one of his generals says, "Sir, what if Roku finds out about this plan? Are you sure he won't end you?" "You may have a point," says Firelord Sozin, "but I don't think he has the heart to end me because of our past friendship." Just then, another general says, "Sir, if you have any doubt in defeating a fully realized avatar, I suggest you take a look at this book. It says, A Guide to Unlocking All Chakras. It says it will unlock the full potential of the user." Now, you might be asking yourself, why is Sozin deciding to unlock all chakras? Now, this might sound a little crazy, but unlocking chakras in the Avatar universe unlocks new sub-elements and unlocks new power. And the thing is, no bender in the series, except for the Avatar, which mainly Avatar Aang, has unlocked all chakras, and they have not unlocked a new set of power. Most benders only unlocked 1 or 2 chakras, but then that's it. So, once we get back into the story, this sounds like an interesting book, says Sozin. And then the Sozin asks, "Where do you get that book from?" And then the general replies, "We have gotten it out of one of those ear temples. They seem to have valuable spiritual knowledge." "Well, we shall use this to conquer the world," says Firelord Sozin. "Bring me the best firebending teacher. Here, I have a lot of training." So time would pass until the firebending teacher would arrive. "It is an honor to train you," Firelord Sozin says the teacher. "Great. Now let's figure out how this airbender philosophy book works." As they begin training, it would take weeks, as first Sozin and his firebending teacher had to drink onion and banana juice, which tasted very nasty, as Firelord Sozin as what vile substance this is. As they recovered from that experience, the book then asked them to unlock the first chakra, which was the Earth chakra, which was very easy, as since Sozin and his teacher. Now, for the first chakra, Sozin and his teacher really had a hard time unlocking this chakra because Sozin is afraid of what Avatar Roku might do, because he knows he cannot really challenge the Avatar, as he might end him right there. The teacher, we're just going to use this example, maybe in his personal life, there's fear of, things in nature, but after some time, they figured out that Sozin would unlock this chakra when fighting Avatar Roku. So they continue. The second chakra is the water chakra, which Firelord Sozin once again does not really have anything to be guilty of. However, the teacher is guilty of some of the things that he did in the past, but the book said to let go, as he eventually tried and let it go. The third chakra is the fire chakra, which Firelord Sozin unlocked, and the teacher managed to unlock it as well. But it was a bit more difficult, as they channeled their willpower as a firebender. Now for the next chakra, they easily unlocked it, because there was hardly any grief in their minds. The next chakra, which was the sound chakra, which was a bit tough for Sozin, as Sozin deep in his mind knew that the Avatar might not spare him. So even though that it is best to accept the outcome and train for the worst, as both him and his teacher unlock it. The chakra after that was the light chakra, which Sozin had to find that the world was not separated and that conquering it would lead to an era of domination. This was the hardest chakra to unlock, as Sozin eventually had to find out that the world just needed a fix and that having multiple leaders would be bad, so he accepted in the name of domination that everybody will be connected through his rule. They both unlocked this chakra. The final chakra, which was the step to limitless power, was the thought chakra. This was a very hard chakra to unlock, as both the teacher and Sozin had attachments to this world. Sozin knew that in order to gain this power, he would have to let go of his ambition to conquer the world, but he could not. He decided that it could only be unlocked when fighting Roku. The same thing with the teacher, as he had a family and could not let go. But both Sozin and the teacher knew that they would have to unlock the chakra to fight and beat the Avatar, as Sozin offered the title of soldier to the teacher in the name of unity. After that meditation session, weeks passed when finally Roku arrives, having found out about the Fire Nation colonies in the Earth Kingdom. Sozin then says, "You must stay loyal to your Firelord like in canon," but instead of flat out attacking, he does a light blow of fire. Roku still retaliates by launching a gust of wind at Sozin. However, Sozin dodges it, and in this time, he flat out let goes of his emotion, and for the first time, unlocks his thought and fear chakra as he focuses on the sole goal of removing Roku from this world. As Sozin begins to breathe, and he fires another blast of fire at Roku. A fiery aura is emitted from his body as he uses fire jets to speed up to Roku and charges a blast of fire. As Roku prepares to dodge by putting a block of earth, it is melted by Sozin. Roku is shocked about how strong Sozin and what spiritual power is felt. Using this moment of Sozin grabs Roku by the neck and with no hesitation ends the Avatar right there. This is how this what if starts, and this is where we'll be ending it for now.